It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see the Bears' veteran linebacker, who has picked up 63 tackles so far this year. It's the Bears and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewer. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Straight to the air they go. Jump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They're throwing it. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns had a lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It is Cup, left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. As a man, Justin Jefferson.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. He's on the move. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. Remember, they got it back on the fumble to end the first. They'll run here on first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers parlay the turnover into a lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's going to throw this one. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They go play action on first. Hit some space around midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
The right side hauled in by Komet. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw here on first down. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And he's brought down for a loss.
So many times, the job of that DN is to contain. Keep anything from bouncing outside, but not on this play. He got a draw, he got a chance to crash inside, and he took advantage of that opportunity.
3rd down from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The give here on 2nd. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chargers will have a first. Back now, pressure on its way. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run now on 2nd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He'll throw it. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Running it after the penalty. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now, off play action. That's caught at the 4. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. He'll throw it yet again. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Handoff now, running right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
We'll get started up in Motown. Kansas City heading north to take on Detroit. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Justin Hardy up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints.
It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes.
Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. The Titans trying to keep hope alive. And at 7-5, they're still right in the mix for a playoff berth.
The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks
The
yet to
Chargers
come.
kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Bears ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, they'll run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
In the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Quick toss headed left. And he's going to be brought down after a small gain to the 18. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got a man left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing off the play fake here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Throwing now, following the turnover. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Nothing on that play, and now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now Well, now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a give left side. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Pass play now. He finds McConkey. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Looking to the air here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. That one's complete, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. On the move. Headed. Oh, no. He lost control of another one. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And he's brought down up across the 40. They get 3 on the run. Put a 1 in front of that now as it brings up 3rd and 13. Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Looking right, and he finds him. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They put a receiver in motion here left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. This throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Airing it out to start this drive. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Chargers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
They bring a tight end in motion right. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Back to the well again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. To throw it on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 47. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A tight end in motion now. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Big man's showing up the yards. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Trying to set this up quick. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Called in left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Dropping back to throw. Flush down now to it. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Chicago.